Hello, welcome to Space Events, the show that gives you a brief, few-sentence summary of what's going on in aerospace in a particular month. This one is for March of 2025. Let's get into it. First up is Starship Flight 8. This is ship 34 and booster 15. The trajectory for this mission is the same of what Flight 7 was supposed to do. The booster will get caught by the Mechazilla giant arms at the pad, and the ship will continue into a suborbital trajectory where, on the suborbital trajectory, it'll deploy 4 Starlink simulators out of the Pez dispenser payload distribution system, and it will relight a Raptor engine in the suborbital trajectory to demonstrate that it can in space, and then it will come down the orbit and belly flop maneuver and land in the Indian Ocean. Next up, out of Slick 4E at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, is the SphereX and PUNCH mission. SphereX will map the sky and hopefully unlock the history of the universe. PUNCH will help understand when the sun's corona turns into solar wind. Next up, there are multiple of these per month. SpaceX's Starlink satellite. Starlink is a high-speed satellite internet constellation built and launched by SpaceX. There are thousands of these in orbit, and there are even more going up in March. All boosters for these missions are reflown boosters, and they will come back, land, to be flown once again. Next up, we're on to Arianespace with the CSO-3 mission on board their Ariane 62 launch vehicle, the second ever flight of it, and this is a high-resolution reconnaissance satellite for the French Space Agency. Next up, we're back to the West Coast and SpaceX with Transporter 13. Transporter 13 is a part of the SmallSat Rideshare program for SpaceX, and the booster will come back and land at landing zone 4 at Vandenberg, and it'll go to a sun-synchronous orbit. Next up for SpaceX is Crew 10, bringing a crew of 4, listed here, to the International Space Station underneath NASA's Commercial Crew Program. With Crew 10 going to the International Space Station and resetting the crew rotation, it'll allow Crew 9 to come home. On board, the Crew 9 Dragon capsule will be Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore. Something cool that will happen that we talked about last month is the Nova C, or the Intuitive Machines 2 lunar lander, will land on the moon on March 6th. So, good luck, Intuitive Machines. That's all the completely confirmed launches for the month. There will be more added and some will be delayed back. But now we're on to our favorite segment, moon time. The full moon for the month of March in the year 2025 will happen on the 14th, corresponding with a total lunar eclipse on the side of the world with the Americas. So, on that night, go outside and take a look. The new moon will happen on the 29th, corresponding with a partial solar eclipse in North Canada, almost to Greenland. So if you happen to be up there, go outside and take a look. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.